Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chef Rambo. Today I'm back with another recipe, cooking tutorial. I'm going to be making homemade strawberry cheesecake today, you guys. This is going to be absolutely delicious. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell and subscribe button. Okay guys, these are all the ingredients you're going to need. I'll have everything in the description box. Like always, I didn't end up using that milk, but these are all the ingredients that you guys are going to need. So I will have all these ingredients listed in the description box for you guys. Okay, to start things off, we're going to need 2 cups of Teddy Grahams. I am going to be using Teddy Grahams for my crust today, you guys. So you can use whatever kind of cracker, biscuit, or cookie you guys would like to use. And now we are going to beat the crap out of it, literally. Okay, we're going to try to pulverize those graham crackers up into a nice, delicious crust. And this is the ideal consistency that I like my graham cracker crust to be. You guys are more than welcome to beat it up some more, or you guys can beat it up a little less. But this is the consistency that I like. So I am going to go ahead and place those Teddy Grahams into my mixing bowl. And see, there's like little chunks of it. We're going to do 1 stick of unsalted butter, 1 cup of sugar, and I'm going to put it through my sifter to take off anything that I don't want. And we're going to mix this thoroughly, especially the sugar. If you guys are wondering, you can still kind of see the sugar. It's not as mixed up and mixed in like I would like it to be. So I am actually going to add another another half stick of unsalted butter. I think this is just going to give it what I need. It's going to help that sugar get nice and well incorporated, and it's going to give me more of a crust that I prefer. I don't like my crust to be dry. Now it's kind of wet and it's perfect and it's nice and smooth. This is exactly how I want it to be, y'all. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take some of that Pam cooking spray and put it in the bottom of our springform pan. And now it's time to press this delicious crust on around town, okay? Some people like to bring their crust up the sides. I am actually just going to leave this crust on the bottom today for this video. It's ready for the oven. It's pretty nice and even. Okay, you guys, so we can go ahead and place this in the oven on 330 for 8 minutes. We just want our crust to cook just a little bit. Now we're going to add our 3 packages of cream cheese. These are 8-ounce cream cheese, and they are also room temperature. We are going to add in 1 cup of sugar, and now we're going to go in here with another cup of sugar. You're going to need 2 total. And we are going to cream our cheese and sugar on the lowest speed for about 2 to 3 minutes. It is so important, you guys, that you guys do not overmix your cheesecake filling. You will end up with cracks and you will end up with a whole bunch of air bubbles, which is not going to work too well in the oven. So make sure you do not put this on the highest speed. We want this on the lowest speed. And this is nice and buttery. We can go ahead and remove. We add the filling. As we're letting that cool, we are going to add 5 eggs to this cream cheese filling. We're going to also do it on the lowest speed, and you want to add in 1 egg at a time. You do not want to add in all your eggs at once. You want to do 1 egg at a time just to make sure each egg has a chance to get well incorporated into the batter, because if we just throw all the eggs in, honey, it's just going to be a mess, okay? So as you guys can see, I learned a little bit. So I'm going to add in 1 egg at a time on the lowest speed. I've already added in my first 2 eggs, and now I'm just going to add in my 3rd, 4th, and 5th egg. Once again, I'm still doing the same method. I'm doing the 1 egg at a time. I'm only blending this for about 2 to 3 minutes, you guys, because we don't need to overmix this. We don't want our cheesecake to be really dense. We don't want it to crack. We don't want it to fall. And we definitely want to make sure it tastes good. So as long as you guys follow these steps, you know, you guys are going to be good to go. Okay, so I think now that we've added the 3rd and 4th egg, I believe this is going to be that last egg. So yeah, you are going to need a total of 5 eggs, you guys. Perfect. Now, as you guys can see, all I'm doing is scraping the sides of my bowl because as you can see, there's little pieces of flour, there's little pieces of batter that hasn't quite got mixed in and incorporated. So all I'm doing is scraping off my bowl and taking those things and putting it in the center. Okay, so we're gonna go in here with 1 cup of sour cream, and it is room temperature. Now we're gonna go in here with 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Please use vanilla extract and not imitation. Okay, and now we are going to go in here with 1/4 cup of flour. This is going to help bind everything and keep everything together. You're going to squeeze in half a lemon. You want to take in the lemon juice, and I did get a little bit of the seed in there. Now we're going to add in 1/3 cup of evaporated milk just to blend everything up and give it a nice sweet flavor. Once again, you blend this for 2 or 3 minutes. Do not overmix. And you have to make sure you keep this on the lowest speed. Do not put this on 4 or 5. No, keep it on the lowest speed on your handheld mixer or your electric mixer. Okay, we are going to also add in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt for flavor and to balance out the sweetness, the milk, the eggs, all that good stuff, okay? Now it is time to pour in our cheesecake filling. And if you guys do not like your cheesecake to be as tall as mine, you guys can definitely only use 2 things of cream cheese, or you could also split this cheesecake up into 2 cheesecakes. Now I'm just going to remove the air bubbles and try to prevent more air bubbles from forming. It's kind of hard to prevent air bubbles because like this is the world and this is life. Like we can't control, nature, and we can't control gravity, but honey, we gonna try to. So I'm just lifting it up and kind of setting it down. And now it's time to actually cover the bottom with foil. I don't know if you guys know, but with springform pans, they are not secure at the bottom, honey. I done made so many things in springform pans and it done ended up in the bottom of my oven cooking because things can spill out because it's not properly secured. So it is very important when you guys are cooking anything in a springform pan, you have to make sure you line it with foil, okay? It's very, very, very important. Now we are going to go ahead and put our cheesecake in a bigger pan. And what we're actually going to do, you guys, is we're going to actually create a water bath. We're going to add about 2 inches of water around the entire cheesecake into the separate pan. And what this does is this helps prevent cracking, and this helps prevent the cheesecake from drying out. If you do not do this for your cheesecake, it will be absolutely disgusting and horrible. You have to do a water bath if you're doing a baked cheesecake. Now, if this was a no-bake cheesecake, we'd be good. We're going to bake this on 345, guys, for 1 hour and 25 minutes. After 1 hour and 25 minutes, turn off the oven, and we're going to leave this cheesecake in the oven for 30 minutes after it cooks, just to prevent cracking, and we want to make sure it cools at a good consistency. As you guys can see, it's jiggly. That's exactly how we want it to be. And this is after it looks, after it's been in the oven for 30 minutes cooling. So now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and remove my foil. This cheesecake is just darn perfect. I mean, it looks wonderful. We're going to put it in the fridge all night. You guys can do 6 to 8 hours if you can't wait like me, but I did mine all night. So this is the next day, you guys, and look at the cheesecake. It is absolutely perfect. This is probably the most perfect cheesecake I've ever made in my life. The crust looks so buttery. The top is so like, it looked like I had a torch and I just torched it. It kind of looks like creme brulee at the top, guys. So now it's the fun time, guys. I'm getting ready to cut in the cheesecake because it is so important when you guys are doing videos. People want to see what the inside of your stuff look like. So I said, you know what? Let me cut inside of this cheesecake so y'all can see how good this stuff look. And sometimes the crust is going to be a little bit, I'm not going to say hard because this one wasn't hard, but sometimes the crust can stick, which is completely normal. That's okay. Look at that cheesecake. Cheesecake Factory who? I am Cheesecake Factory. What do you mean? I'm just playing. No, y'all, look at this strawberry cheesecake. And then I just took a little bit of like a canned strawberry filling and just put that right on top, you guys. This cheesecake was flat out delicious. It looks delicious. Everything was soft and buttery and tender. I absolutely hope, if you guys haven't already, you like this video, you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, and you comment and share. Until next time, y'all.